right, welcome back to the MLB pregame show. We're counting you down to the action in Game 3 of this series, and as we do so, here is our Topps player spotlight. Rich Jr. is in that spotlight, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our two starting lineups for tonight. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Ryan Blackley will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Ryan Blackley.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Now the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. So if these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Prince Fielder will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle.
Let's go, beat him up. Come on, come on, come on.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Mitch Moreland will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Hey, plays the one. Here we go. Here we go, guys.
Here it comes. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Now here it comes.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and the bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
I don't know if there's anything really to pinpoint about this play. It might have been one of those where he never really got a good grip on the baseball, and he winds up kind of throwing a sinker across the diamond to first base, and it skips right on by.
Cesar Lopez will stand in for the first time here. First pitch coming. In there for strike one, 0-1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Roll it up. Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll that, Paul.
Pause, now the pitch. Here's a sharply hit ground ball toward the hole, and it'll get on through into left for a base hit. The first hit for either team here so far.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Anthony Rendon will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Now here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And there's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Osmeal Pinto will stand in. He wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And in a National League game, this might be a spot to put one down, but I sort of doubt we'll see that here.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2, and now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Good one right here. Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Third strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
All right, let's go now, let's go.
Stepping in now, Lance Leahy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs, and 14 driven in. Here's the 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Bare-handed for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Brian Perky will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, push it 1 now.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, just you and him. Game yourself.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ryan Blackley will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Now here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh?
Pitch on the way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? No. It'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Let's go, Rangers. Drive it right here.
Here's the 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-1. Prince Fielder will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Designated hitter, Prince Fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, give him with your best pitch right here.
Lined into right field, and he's aboard with a leadoff base hit.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you've got to hit a ball awfully, awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Mitch Moreland will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
There we go.
He's set. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he is in there.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Cesar Lopez will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Come on now, big guy. Hey, nobody out now.
Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go. Here you go.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, any shot at getting two went out the window when he booted this thing. So he'll be forced to take the out at first base. And as a result, he won't get hit with an error.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance.
Come on.
here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Hey, let's hold him right here. All right, one time, man.
He's ready now. The pitch. Called strike 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Drive it right here. Come on, man.
From the stretch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
And this has been one of this guy's hallmarks all year long. When he gets into a little bit of hot water, he never loses his cool. And it's why he's on that short list of Cy Young candidates this year. And he comes in with a big strikeout right there.
Into the box now, Osmeal Pinto. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. The next pitch. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Ready now on 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Hey, you got it. This side, this side. Hey, like you can up there.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Come on, Ranger. Hey, looking good. Come away up there.
Sets the 2-2 pitch.
Come on, big guy. Hang out.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Lance Leahy will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Brian Perky will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarado backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Into the box, Ryan Blackley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here's the 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Get a good one here right now.
The 3-1. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
Here we go, boys. Hey, come on now.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here, 2-1. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he's retired, 1 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Prince Fielder will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. Mitch Moreland will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pitch on the way. And now a pitch that ties him up as he has to fight to stay alive as this is pushed foul. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Another 0-2 coming. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-1. Cesar Lopez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Cesar Lopez.
First offering on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Come on, let it fly right here. Here you go, fellas. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Here's the 1-1. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Oh, and now this is going to make things very interesting. This ball nearly ties the game here in the late going, but how far away was he? Not a whole lot as this ball's off the wall, and that's going to move the tying run into scoring position now.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jared Hughes will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. boys. Probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 3-2. Good night from Arlington.